I
think
can
I'll
barely
just
tell us
stay
apart.
behind you while you got that thing on.
You're back, but Kasumi isn't with you?
I found Kasumi. She's safe and sound, but she won't think about coming back until I help with some problems up north.
Thank God she's all right. But she needs help? Please, do everything you can for her. Just make sure she comes home safely when it is over.
It's such a relief to know Kasumi is still alive. Please, find some way to bring her home.
Mrs. Nakano.
Our family has been through so much.
Hey, Dez is looking for you.
Hey there. Hey, you're Charmer, right? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. Heard word that you've been up north, maybe run into some synths that way. Did I hear correctly?
How'd you hear about that?
There's been talk for a while now about a safe place up north, but no confirmation. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
What sort of help could the railroad offer?
We're stretched thin on supplies, but we could try and send them whatever we can spare. Beyond that, well, it'd be enough to know we have some place we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. So, what do you think?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Charmer. This could make a huge difference for us.
We found another of the LNL gang. Her name's Big Maud. She's killed 3 synths that we know of. Revenge here will be sweet.
Any more info on the target?
No, but we believe the intel's credible. Get to it then.
Plenty of folks want to make
Mama
life hard
Murphy's
for
as
people
good
who
as her
just
word,
wanna
kid.
survive.
No more count.
Willing
And
to
no more
stand
sight
that
either.
kind of shit.
What's new, kid?
Hey, Mom, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try building some new things. It'd be neat to have an old camera. You know, for parts. I want to try and make something. For you.
Sure thing, Sean.
Thanks, Mom.
What's new, kid?
Did you find what I needed?
Yep, got it right here.
Oh, come on. No, you don't. Be serious. Tell me when you get one. For real.
If someone needs help, we help them. If someone needs hurting, we hurt him. It's not hard.
Everything okay, boy? Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello. What's new, kid?
Did you find what I needed?
Yep, got it right here.
Great. That's it. I'll try to make you something really good, okay? And look what I made earlier. It's for you. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything with it, you could sell it to someone.
Hi there.
There are so many neat things to mess around with out here.
Most folks that run with me...
Mr. Valentine doesn't look like any synth I saw at the Institute.
You know what? Since we talked,
There are so
I'm
many
feeling
neat things
swell.
to mess around with out here.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the
Hey!
future.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Taking up with dog meat, huh? You two play nice out there.
I sure do miss you when you leave, Mom. But it's always great when you come back.
Hey,
Yeah. You need something?
got everything you need?
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
What do you think about our relationship?
You ain't the worst Commonwealth scabber I've met, if that's what you're asking.
That was it.
Right then. What's on your mind?
If synths were meant to fly, they would have built us with wings. Would have been nice.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff. Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
I'm gonna tell you fucking throw it out!
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
Hell.
had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it.
All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Doing them much good at this point.
You need some firepower?
Not interested.
Is anybody gonna buy anything? Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Whoa. Now that's some firepower there.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Ah, that famous Bar Harbor hospitality. How could you not love it?
It grows on you. Will there be anything else?
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find the synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
That synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog. I'm gonna need more than that.
I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
This world. Buy my guns now.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
Who said I was a detective?
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be you.
Seems word travels fast around here.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me, but my employers are, well, rather wealthy, and I can definitely put a word in for you. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Where is it again?
The Cliff's Edge Hotel, just up the coast from town. You really can't miss it. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Hey.
Awful lot of rats around. We should get out of here.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The Island's building inspector ought to be fired. It's probably best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
Someone's coming.
Take them all. Count the ammo and see what's left.
Take the long way around. Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here. Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Time to stop for a drink, yeah? You're hiding.
Not a lot of rats around. Should get out of here.
Anything good?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
A lot of people out here could use a hand. Good.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. After you, the elevator is right there. After you, the elevator is right there. You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Place just got a little more interesting.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you. Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
Sounds like trouble.
When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
I shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Tidy joint.
This is a crime scene. Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry. What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work.
Well, now,
There
how
is
do you
more
like to eat your
emotion
kibble in
in
here?
these days than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting.
I guess someone wasn't a fan of Robo-Brains.
I shall
Not
begin
this
the
one.
investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Hello,
Protect
Detective.
and
How
serve.
can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture, The Fighting Furies, did top the box office.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Must have cost a fortune to build a place like this.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps. If all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It looks like trees. In space! Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void!
Intriguing. What a post-cynical futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Did you have any thoughts about The murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, Detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.